Good morning, Belen. I'm Marco Allegret.
And I'm Jack Volpe, and welcome to this edition of Wbln for today, March 1st, 2018.
Retreats are essential for strengthening your relationship with God and learning more about your faith. Thursday, Ms. Ortiz and Ms. Garcia's 8th grade theology classes were on their second and final retreat of the year. Here's Stefan Ornaus with more on the story.
Today was the 8th grade retreat for Ms. Garcia's Block 5 and Ms. Ortiz's Block 3 and 5. The students discussed with their peer ministry leaders about faith and growth during the Lenten period. Ms. Garcia, one of the theology teachers going on the retreat, hopes that the students will form a firmer relationship with Christ as well as with their peers. 8th grader Mark Fuentes shares some of his retreat expectations.
What are you looking forward to in your retreat tomorrow?
I'm looking to build a better relationship with God and get closer to Him through prayer.
Ms. Garcia, an 8th grade theology teacher, also shared some of her opinions of the importance of these retreats. How important are these retreats?
I think these retreats are very important. It gives students a time to reflect, to grow, to be a part of a community.
With confirmation coming up soon for many 8th graders, it is important that they strengthen their bond with God. For Wbln, this is reporter Matias Nieto.
You might have seen him walking around and helping out students in different activities. He is known by the name of Mr. Jordan and is well known throughout the whole school. He not only does he teach 8th grade and senior classes, but he also plans amazing activities so students can become closer with each other. Even though people think they know him well, do they really? With more, here's Adrian Delgado.
I have seen him walking around and helping out students in different activities. He is known by the name of Mr. Jordan and is well known throughout the whole school. Not only does he teach 8th grade and senior classes, but he also plans amazing activities so the students can become closer with each other. Even though people think they know him well, do they really? With more information on this, here is Adrian Delgado.
What was your job while working in the government?
My job was, I was an assistant archivist of the United States, so that meant that my job was to help researchers finish their research and, when necessary, tell the United States government and the archives why certain documents were historically significant. In the event that they found them too significant, they would take them away to the vault and they'd hide them. In other cases, they would preserve them. That was part of my job, while the other part of my job was to assist researchers there to find out the specifics of what documents or what archives they needed to find to finish their research.
Why did you choose to come to Belen after working in the government?
Well, I chose to be a teacher after working in the government. What I found that I really enjoyed more than anything was working with explaining people history as opposed to just working with history. I chose to come to Belen because I was asked to come to Belen, and I haven't looked back since.
What inspired you to teach civics?
Well, I decided I want to be a teacher freshman year of high school after a series of soul searching and thinking about what it was that I wanted to be. As far as civics goes, what I really enjoy about it is the fact that it's not like any other history. It's one that, or any other social science, it's one that is you're hands-on, you see how it works, you can see the interaction of whatever it is you decide, how and why, and then the repercussions of those actions and the people that we put in charge for those actions.
Mr. Jordan may be known as a teacher, but he's a lot more than that.
Thank you, Adrian. In other news, Russian President Vladimir Putin is making some startling claims about his country's missiles and nuclear warheads. Giving his annual address to lawmakers on Thursday in Moscow, Putin said Russia is developing invincible new missiles, which will render NATO defenses completely useless. Speaking for nearly 2 hours, Putin also boasted about Russia's extraordinary advances in the military sphere, including missiles with almost unlimited range, capable of piercing U.S. missile defenses through maneuverability and hypersonic speed. He also claimed that Russia has the greatest nuclear potential in the world. He asked the world to listen to that. But he added that Russia never had an intention of attacking anybody and would only retaliate if it was attacked.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today's going to be a beautiful and sunny day, great for any outdoor activities. Unfortunately, tomorrow's not going to be the same because we're going to have some late PM showers. Now let's look at the rest of the day. We're going to have a high of 88 and a low of 69. The relative humidity is going to be 62%. Our winds are going to be south and 11 miles per hour, and the precipitation is going to be 0%. For the next 3 days, Saturday is going to have a high of 79 and a low of 58. And on Sunday, we're going to have a high of 77 and a low of 59. That's all for weather.
Hello, Wolverines. It was an exciting day yesterday on the pitch as the middle school Navy lacrosse team beat Gulliver 6-1. 8th grader Jonathan Lario scored an amazing goal using the defender's stick, which can be a big challenge for most players. Alongside from this, the goalie for the Gulliver Middle School lacrosse team attempted to score and ran across the entire field, but was quickly stopped in his tracks. Gulliver had put up a good fight against Belen overall, but quickly lost their confidence after 2 goals that Belen had scored in the first quarter. In other news, Miami Heat shooting guard Dwayne Wade was heartbroken after finding out that a Marjorie Stoneman Douglas student named Joaquin Oliver, who was killed in the Florida school massacre, was buried while wearing a Dwayne Wade jersey. Wade was Joaquin's favorite Miami Heat player. When Dwayne Wade heard about this, he tweeted out saying, "This is Joaquin Oliver. He was one of the 17 young lives that were lost tragically at Douglas High School in Parkland. Joaquin was one of the many that I heard was excited about my return to Miami, and yesterday was buried in my jersey. This is why we will not just shut up and dribble. Ever since this horrible event, he has dedicated his season to Joaquin Oliver and not for himself nor his teammates." In more sports news, soccer player Neymar, who plays forward and is on the Paris Saint-Germain team, recently fractured his foot during a match against Marseille on Sunday. He currently suffers a cracked 5th metatarsal in his right foot alongside with an ankle injury. He is now not able to play in his next game, which is against Real Madrid on March 6th. Neymar's father estimated that the recovery would take approximately 6 to 8 weeks. Doctors say that if Neymar keeps delaying the surgery, he might not be able to play for a long time. Now that's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Vito. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. That's all your news for today. I'm Marco Allegret.
And I'm Jack Volpe. From everyone here, have a wonderful day and stay golden, Wolverines.